Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video, I'll show you the basics of formulas and actually in Microsoft Excel. And formulas are the backbone of Excel and allowing you to perform calculations, automate tasks and analyze data efficiently. So we will cover what formulas are, how to write them and common formula types and how few simple examples to get you started. So let's get you started and I'll go to the deep into the lesson. At first, we have to know that what is formula in Excel actually do. A formula in Excel is an expression used to perform calculations or operations on your data, and it always begins with an equal sign and can include numbers, cell references and functions. Let's say if I add here 5 and then I will use the plus operator and then I will assign 5 and it will give me 10. As you can see, I have used equal sign first, and so this is the common thing, that you have to assign equal sign first and then you have to use operate. This can be number, cell references or text, and you have to use operators like plus, minus. And there is a wildcard for multiplication, and this is the division. And there is another sign which is for modulus. And there are some functions that actually predefined formulas. These are such as some average if function. It performs the specific task, and these are actually also a formula, but these are predefined formula. So now I'll show you a simple data set, then I will use important formulas on the data set. Let's say this is the sales report of a company, and I will add the product and I will add the price, and after that I will add quantity sold and I will add the total sales amount and the product. Let's say laptop, and I will add a smartphone, and after that I will add tablet. Let's say, and now I will add price like 500 and $300 and $200, and after that let's say, and I am using random numbers, random numeric values, so that it will save my time in this video. And total sales section, I will remain empty, and I will press Ctrl T to create my data set in a table. And in the total sales, like we have to, as you can see, we have to multiply that if we calculate the total sales. So if I add here 500, if I add multiply by 10, then it will give us the answer. And as you can see, it actually do the same applications, use same formulas for rest of the items, but these are wrong because the price and quantity are defined for the other products. So this is 5,000, but these are different. This is 300 multiply 15, and if a presenter, as you can see, it actually changes dynamically altogether. So here we'll use actually cell references. So I'll select this cell and then I'll use multiply. I'll select the cell, and if I press enter, it will give us the actual result. And we can also use basic formulas, basic functions. Actually, those are also predefined formulas. Like if I want to calculate the total sales of this company. So I can call the sum function and then I will select these numbers, and if I press enter, it will give us the total sales amount of this company. Or if I want to add the average value, so I will at first call the assign the call sign, and then I will call the average function, and then I will select the cells, and if a presenter, then it will give me the average sales of this company. And we can also count the function, like if I use the account function, and if I select these items, these are actually, we can see that there are only 3 items, but in the larger sheets we don't count. So we will select the ranges, then function will return as the number that which will represent our product ID or product numbers. Then we can know that what amount of product we have, and if I present enter, it will give me the answer 3. As you can see, there is a section which is actually the function, be a function or formula bar. This is actually formula bar. We can add formula in these sections, and this is the function argument, and here we can use arguments, and we can see that what function do what type of work. Like if I add count, then it counts the numbers of cells in a range that contains numbers. So it is like that. One thing I want to share, that when you work with formulas, you might encounter errors and here are some common example of that. Sometimes it will add here like that, this is division divided by 0. This type of problem or error will many times, then this is the means that you try to divide by 0 or an empty cell. So you have to identify the error, and then you can rewrite or you can solve your data sets or formulas. Then this error will remove from your text. So in this video, I have shown to you the basic formulas of Excel, and how you can generate formulas, and how you can generate formula from different section. And I have shown to you some important functions and Excel references. So I think it would be able to do with your own data sets. So this is all for today. In the next video, I'll discuss the other exciting things.